Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello. Thank you guys for watching. Last week I got so many good comments and I got a bunch of text messages and stuff from people I didn't even know were paying attention, so thank you guys so much for reaching out to me. It really meant a lot. Please like my last video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to see how I got this cut crease, please continue watching. So I've already put moisturizer on. I put my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and I put the Professional Primer on my face. So I have changed a lot since we last filmed. A lot has happened in the past 2 weeks. We actually filmed my first video 2 weeks ago, but Kimberly went to New York City. A lot was going on. Anyways, so I actually started a new skincare regimen, and my face went from extremely oily to now extremely dry. So now, instead of the matte foundation, I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting, and it has foundation and concealer in it, and I am the color Breeze. So we're gonna go with that, and it's an applicator like this, which I actually really like, and I'm just gonna dot. That was right on my eyebrow. We're gonna dot all over the face. So instead of my kabuki brush, it's soaking wet because I did someone's makeup this morning, so we're just gonna settle with the damp beauty blender right now. City, I always talk about what I rap about. Show me love 'cause I love it. I love it. Only thing I could cover in public. This is a lot of blending. I didn't realize how. Okay. I dropped it. Where'd it go? I didn't drop it. Since it does have concealer in it, I'm actually going to use this again for the extra spots on my face instead of going in with my Shape Tape, because it is a few shades lighter than my natural color. Okay, so I finished blending, and now, like I said, a lot has changed with my skin. So I know in the last video I was saying how I don't contour and bake and all that stuff. Well, I still don't contour, but I did end up having to get finishing powder because now I have creases all over my face throughout the day. I don't really know what's happening. I have some just on the brush right there, and I'm not going to really bake. I'm really just going to wipe it under my eyes because I still am not able to just let the powder sit on my face. For some reason, that just doesn't work for me. So I just wipe it under my eyes, and I'll do a little on my forehead right there and on my nose. And like that. And that's pretty much all I've been having to do, but literally like 2 days after we filmed my first video, my skin was like, skirt. So after we filmed the first video and I went back and watched, I realized I needed to step up my game with the variety of products I have. So I was saying I only had one blush, so I went and got the NYX Ombre blush in the color Sweet Spring, and we're gonna go in with that today. I really like pink, like super pink blushes. I don't know why. So we went on with too much blush on that, so we're gonna tone it down a little bit. Okay, so we fixed the blush issue. That was a little much. So also, since we were last together, I got the new Stila Putty Highlighter in the color Kitten. I did only get this color because it was called Kitten, and I like cats. I'm not super impressed with it, but it'll do. And like I said in my last video, I usually do not use brushes for my highlighter. I just use my finger. So I actually think this highlighter looks better than I thought it did. I don't know why I was giving it bad critiques. Is that enough? Is that too much? Okay, so Kimberly says that Kimberly says it's pretty blinding. I guess it is. Sorry for the false reviews on that. So we're gonna give this, I would say, a 7 out of 10. I still prefer my Nicole Guerrero over everything. Now, this, much like the Stila highlighter, I was really giving it some harsh reviews. I think it was just because I didn't want to spend the money on it, but then I actually got it home and I swatched it and I was like, girl. So we're gonna try to do a cut crease today. I've only done a cut crease maybe 3 times in my whole entire life, and they were all in the span of like 5 days. So we're gonna try for the 4th time a cut crease on myself. So say a prayer to the cut crease gods that this comes out well. I've already primed my eyes with my MAC 24-hour eye primer. So we're gonna go in with this color right here, Bouillon Fresco. I'm actually just gonna go in the crease with that. I'm not going to put anything on the lid right now because we're going to end up putting concealer all over the lids, so it'll be cut. One thing I will say is there is so much fallout with this palette. Like, I got it home, I opened it up, I put my finger on it, and I was like, no good. But the pigment is so, it makes it worth it. So we're just gonna go all in the crease, and we're gonna bring it out to the side just a little, like a wing sort of. It's okay if it looks chunky, we're gonna clean it up with concealer. But we're just gonna do like this. And feel free, depending on whatever look you're going for, you know, you could go in another swipe. Right now I'm just going to start with the other eye and then see how I feel about that. And I'm starting from the corner of my eye, like right here, and I'm going all the way to the, almost till the end of my eyebrow, or past the end of my eyebrow, actually. So here it is with just the colors in the crease right now, from the inner corner out past the eyebrow, just slightly. So now I'm going to get more of a buffy brush, a crease diffuser. So now I'm going to go in with the antique bronze. So I'm going to put that antique bronze on the crease diffuser, and I'm going to go out here more towards the outer corner of my eye along with the winged part. And I'm just going to do like that. And once I do cut the crease, like put the concealer on the eye and clean it up and whatever, I'm going to go again with darker colors up there. But just for now, we're going to do this just to have it a little darkened. It looks really crazy right now. I promise we'll get it all cleaned up. So now we're going to go in with the sharp. So now we're going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair Neutral. This is actually what I used to use under my eyes like 5 days ago before my skin turned to alligator skin. And we're going to go in with the Peaked Liner because it's very pointy, and we're going to be able to get that perfect line. And we're going to go on the top a little bit, just so we can kind of get the shadow that we put on a little pointier, just so it's not, you know, super round on the end. So now I'm going to take this precision concealer brush, and I'm just going to blend this out. So now we're going to go in on the other eye and do the same exact thing. So since the last time we filmed, I'm in the process of moving. So I got rid of the desk I had here because I would like to get a new one for when I get to the new place. So right now my lap is holding all of my essential makeup things right now. So now we're gonna go in with the warm taupe, however you pronounce. We're just gonna put that on the lid just a little bit. We're gonna make sure it's not super dark. So now we're gonna go in with the color Primavera, which is a very sparkly champagne color. So now I kind of don't like the way the top color looks in the crease on these towards the corner of my eye. So I want to go in, I think I want to go in with the Bouillon Fresco again, which was that lavendery purple color, and I just want to go just towards the corner of my eye with that color. So last but not least, I want to go in with the Venetian Red, which is like a maroon sparkly color. I just want to go the outer wing and just along the line outside of the eye. I just want to see. Oh, wait, I can do this. So I just discovered that I can look in the mirror of this instead of looking like a giraffe and sticking my head way out the window to see myself. So now for the brow bone, I'm going to go in with Tempera. So now I'm going to go in with the Venetian Red again, the same color that I went in up here. And I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but whenever I do my lower lash line, I get a lot of eyeshadow on my eyeball. Like, it's very uncomfortable, so. So I did go in with the Venetian Red, the color that I did right out here with, on the lower lash line, and that was a huge no. So I wiped it all off. Actually, I went over it with concealer because I was lazy and didn't feel like wiping it all off. And we're just going to go in with something lighter on the bottom. So I'm just going to go in with that Primavera color, which is the color I did on the lid. And I'm just going to pull it on the bottom towards the inner corner. And that's really all I'm going to do. So I'm not going to go in with an eyeliner or anything. I really like how this wing turned out in the cut crease, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to add a black eyeliner or anything like that. I'm going to keep it how it is. So in the last 2 weeks, along with a bunch of other stuff that I got the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and it is so good. Like, I thought I was in love with the roller lash and that Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, but this is so good. So I'm gonna go in with that. So I'm gonna go in with the roller lash, not many times, just a little bit, just to separate the lashes a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with the setting spray, and then I'm going to do brows, since we all know that I use mascara for my brows. Anytime I spray over the brows, it gets kind of stiff, so we're going to set, and then we're going to go with the brows. So now we're going to do brows with my, Full Lash Bloom CoverGirl mascara. It smells lovely. It's pretty old, actually, but it still smells good. Alright. Now we're done. So this is the final look. I'm extremely happy with how the cut crease turned out. Like, snaps for me because I think I did so well. Yes, thank you. I've only used the Modern Renaissance palette maybe 3 or 4 times actually, and I love it so much. The pigment is so good. I think it's about $54 at Sephora and Ulta. I know it's very expensive. So I'm just really happy that I got this, and I look forward to playing around with it more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video is going...
Hey!
Hey!
Am I interrupting?
Yes, I'm filming. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video is a million times shorter than the last one. I know the last one was extremely long. We actually filmed 2 hours worth of footage, so shouts to Kimberly for condensing it to 25 minutes. I don't know how she did that. But thank you guys so much again for watching the first time, for all the support. I got so many good comments. I got so many texts and stuff, you know, saying how good it was, how good the editing was. And I'm just so excited to see where this goes. I'm crossing my fingers for Kimberly and I that something does happen with this. If not, then it's just something fun that we can do together. But yeah, so thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you next week.